What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about masculinity, how to nurture the gift of the child within as though he is your own child, so that your child within can nurture his gifts, raise the light of his gift up in his mind, so that he may begin to inspire himself with a guiding light that is made of his own gifts and how they would like to share themselves with the world, to brighten up the world, to give his gifts to the world, and to share his love to the world in a way that is devotional. That's what I want to talk about today. I also want to talk about how this is mixed in with the experience of creating one's dream life reality, having the happiest, most joyful, most fulfilled soul, and also being someone who is aligned with the Spirit of God and trying to create and experience the kingdom of heaven on earth at the same time, inside and outside, and integrating all these different things in a model where you understand that you are spirit, you are soul, and you are child all at the same time. Spirit, soul, human being, man, inner child, all at the same time is what I meant to say. And so what I want you to do is I want you to hold this vision in mind. What is your highest light of who you are and your highest ideas in the same light at the same time? And imagine it's a light that's at a point that's about way up here. And I want you to look up at it as I'm looking up at it. And I want you to see it shine. And I want you to meditate on that thought object. And as you meditate on that thought object, I want you to recognize if you feel uncomfortable or not in different parts of your body. If you feel tense, there are parts of you that are rejecting the ideas of your highest light, your highest gifts, and your highest knowing. I want you to let those dissolve as you keep meditating on the focal point of your highest light gift, light object. And then as you do this, you'll begin to attenuate more and more as you repeat this practice to being someone who sees their highest light as a guiding light and not something that is creating feelings of inadequacy and judgment, but instead inspiration and strength to go forth in the way that someone would follow the light of God forward in front of them as they traverse the valley of the shadow of death. If you keep practicing this over and over and over again every single day, meditating on your highest light of who you truly gifts are in one light, you will condition yourself, especially if you use those ideas, write them down to create your highest, to keep track of your highest visions of the life that is centered around giving your gifts. And then once you do that, you also task out how to do the individual small tasks so you can create that vision that you saw in your mind while practicing the energies that are part of your highest light and your highest gifts, that are part and parcel of the most positive energies that your soul feels most fulfilled in giving. And then I want you to essentially, you write down all those tasks, and then you do them while you're relaxing, letting go. And those wounds and such, if you want to refer them, and the limiting stories that are manifesting as those tensions and those negative energies that pop up and get triggered by doing this. And just keep going, keep doing the task, keep doing it with gentleness, enough gentleness so you'll keep doing it, and you're going to habituate yourself to creating a heaven on earth, highest dream life reality that is integrated in child self, human self, soul self, spirit self, in the way that you maximally fulfill the world, maximally light up the world, to maximally integrate into the world so you can have the best experience that is possible in all imaginings of all different selves. So keep doing this day after day, and your life will take off in like unimaginable ways. In a month and a half, I went from living in Austin, to jet setting to the wilderness and the Northwest Pacific of the U.S., getting a job whitewater rafting, losing it almost immediately, going all in on my plan A and my dream business, camping in the woods there for free for 3 weeks, where I walked into town with a heavy backpack for 3 weeks, deep in the bush, well, kind of deep, and got strong in that way. And then I was like, oh shit, it's amazing to work on my dreams, but I need friends. And then I went to Montana. I was given a free motorcycle, right? Because I followed my dreams, and my friend said, oh, you did one session with me? And so guess what? You saved my life with one session of your healing energy work. You saved my life, and you stopped me from wanting to commit suicide and also wanting to kill other people, which my friend was struggling with at the time. And also, after that happened, I got enough money from him in order to go to Bali, where I said, well, I need more friends to integrate with my vision. And so just in a month and a half, I go from the Northwest Pacific in Washington State, then I go to Montana to get a free motorcycle. Then I go to Bali. Now I'm here at the Crazy Cat Cafe in Bali, helping you guys, working every day on coming up with my biggest vision and doing the exact process that you need so I can make the most integrated, powerful, alive, strong, and true to themselves, their highest light, to God, to what their potentialities are that their ancestors know, all of that stuff. I help people with that. I help men with that. I help women with that. I help build communities. I help build kingdoms. I help build a world that is filled with people who are inspired and to create and are creating in the same moment, every single moment going forward, their highest dream life realities, combined with the kingdom of heaven on earth light realities going forward. That's what I help people with. I'm doing it right now. My life took off as a result of this process. It's a master process for creating the best life possible and creating the best life possible in all the people you know because of how you're going to light them up, because of the life that you start to live and how you start to model the best life possible and how you act, how you talk, how you think, and how you shine your truest light. So if you don't have any money and you're inspired by this, do the practices as I teach them. I'm going to keep making videos teaching people how to do them. I'll answer questions. I'll get into the subtleties. I'll share my mastery as much as I can to make the biggest impact on the world that's most fulfilling, most joyful for me. If you want to speed up the process and do this really fast and you feel inspired to get into this fast, reach out. I'm doing one-on-one coaching sessions. They cost about what a therapy session costs. And I'm going to do all the healing, the mindset transformation work that you need, the self-identity transformation and ascension work that you need. I'm going to do all of that. I'm going to help you with all of that. And I'm going to pick out all the things that are in the way of you being able to be the human being that you know that you can be, who's most fulfilled in all those different aspects and has the best life possible going forward and knows how to create the best life possible going forward and habituates themselves to creating the best life possible going forward. Whether they feel bad, whether they feel good, it doesn't matter. We're creating the kingdom. You need me to be tough, I'll be tough. You need me to be loving, I'll be loving. I'll be who you need me to be so you can shine your brightest lights, because I need you to be a leader of your own dream life reality. That's what I do. I create leaders who are self-sufficient in propagating, creating, imagining, and achieving their own dream life realities mixed with the kingdom of heaven on earth. That's what I do, and I set the world alight in that way, and I make other people set the world alight in that way by sharing their own unique gifts in a domino effect that is exponential. You imagine one light nodule, and then it inspires 5, it inspires 10, and each of those inspires 5, it inspires 10, it inspires 5, and it inspires 10, and then the whole world gets lit up like this. That is my job. If you want to do this fast, work with me. Costs about what a therapy session costs each session. Some people work with me one time, some people work with me for years. Whatever you're inspired to do, if you feel resonant with this, if this offer lights you up, get at me. My link tree to message me is on TikTok in my bio. It's on YouTube in my description. Otherwise, Facebook, Instagram, direct message me. We're going to schedule a call. We're going to get you started, and we're going to get you making progress fast. If you feel like you can't do it, wrong. You can do it. If you feel like an inspired light that says, I can do it, but I need the help, reach out. We'll make it happen. If you feel like you don't have enough money to pay me, reach out, make it happen anyways. That's your first test of your first courage to see if you can show up and say, I may not have enough, but I have what I have, and I'm here to see if I can make it work. That's what I want. That's your test if you feel inspired to do this work in a big and a powerful way and change your life. I love you very much. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm not going to push you away as long as you show up with just the courage that you have and the light that you have to do the best thing that you can do. I'm going to help you in the best way that I know how, with the time that I have and the energy that I have, which I have a lot right now. I don't have a lot of clients. I love you very much. Reach out to me, ask questions in the comments. I'll answer them for free. Okay, reach out to me if you have private questions about working with me, or reach out publicly, post comments in the messages about what work with me looks like. On some of the platforms, I write longer descriptions of what working with me looks like and what the outcomes look like. I'll post those as well on the platforms that I post them on, which is YouTube and Facebook. Maybe I'll start doing it on Instagram and TikTok too, actually. Probably should. So I love you very much. Johnny Wild De La Soul. Until next time, baby, let's be integrated in all the ways, powerful in all the ways, joyous in all the ways, strong in all the ways, masculine and feminine in all the ways. Let's be lights of the earth. Let's be lights of heaven. Let's be the lights of the soul of who we are. Let's let all those lights dance together and build the most joyous earth that we can. Love you very much. This is Johnny Wild De La Soul. Out, babies, out.